Bashar al-Assad continues to launch barrel bomb attacks against his own people, decimating whole neighborhoods, killing scores of civilians as the U.S. has stayed on the sidelines. But there's been a battle plan to disrupt those attacks without a single American casualty. The New York Times reports in the spring of 2011, shortly after the Syrian civil war escalated, the Pentagon and NSA drew up a plan for a sophisticated cyber attack on Syria's military. The potential targets?
Assad's own command and control system, and certainly the military's ability to loft airplanes.
Navigational systems for Syrian helicopters and planes could have been hit in a cyber strike. It may have dealt Syrian forces only a temporary setback, but short-term, one official said, it would, quote, turn the lights out for Assad. But according to the Times, it hasn't happened. After seeing various cyber strike plans, President Obama's turned them all down. Too many potential risks, the Times reports, not enough strategic value. The biggest risk? Retaliation by Syria or its cyber-savvy allies.
The Syrians could retaliate against the United States, the Iranians could retaliate against the United States, and the Russians may actually do something that we wouldn't want them to do.
The Syrian Electronic Army, a hacking group allied with Bashar Assad's regime, has launched nuisance attacks on American-based websites before, disrupting CNN's social media accounts and causing an outage at the New York Times. But experts say Iran and Russia can and have targeted American government and corporate sites with more serious hacks. The argument for launching a cyber strike on Syria?
You no longer have to drop physical bombs and kill people. That it can be targeted, non-lethal micro-force.
But cyber expert Jason Healy says fallout from the reported 2010 computer attack by the U.S. and Israel on Iran's nuclear program may have played a role in the decision not to attack Syria.
I'm betting President Obama is feeling pretty burned over the Stuxnet attack, which I'm sure he was promised would stay secret by his cyber warriors, and unfortunately it did not stay secret.
The Pentagon and NSA would not comment on the New York Times report. At the White House, a spokeswoman told us she would not get into details of the interagency deliberations, but she said cyber tools are at their disposal to protect national security.